Goldie Hawn entered the world on November 21, 1945 in Washington, D.C., and from her earliest days it seemed almost inevitable that she would find her way into the spotlight. As a child, she stood out effortlessly. Her vibrant energy, natural magnetism, and instinctive comedic spark separated her from her peers. Even at a young age, it was obvious that she carried a special gift, the ability to brighten a room, to ease tension, and to make people feel joyful simply by being herself. Growing up in a warm and supportive family environment, she was encouraged to pursue every artistic interest that captured her imagination. Whether she was dancing, singing, or performing in local acting productions, her creativity was nurtured rather than restrained. Throughout her teenage years, she invested countless hours polishing her abilities. She understood that success would not arrive without commitment, courage, and a willingness to step into uncertainty. The path she envisioned for herself required discipline and resilience, and she embraced that reality. By the time she reached adulthood, her distinctive mix of physical beauty, quick intelligence, and impeccable comedic timing had already begun attracting attention from industry professionals. Agents, casting directors, and producers recognized that she possessed the rare qualities necessary to become a household name. Her breakthrough moment came in the mid-1960s when she joined the cast of the iconic television program Rowan and Martin's is Laughing. The show was famous for its rapid sketches, bold humor, and irreverent tone, and it provided the perfect platform for her talents to shine. Almost immediately, she became one of its most adored personalities. Her bubbly presence, infectious laughter, and the light she brought to every scene made her unforgettable. Viewers connected with her instantly, and her rise to fame happened with astonishing speed. Whether she was delivering a punchline with flawless precision or flashing a playful glance at the camera, she radiated charisma. That natural charm became the defining feature of her career for decades to follow. Despite her rapid ascent in Hollywood, she remained grounded. While opportunities multiplied and her public profile grew, she continued to prioritize family, friendships, and meaningful relationships. She believed deeply that life should be embraced with enthusiasm, honesty, and joy. That philosophy became her anchor, sustaining her through both the exhilarating highs and the inevitable disappointments that accompany a career in entertainment. As her career evolved, she transitioned smoothly from television to the world of film. The parts she chose demonstrated that she was far more than a comedic personality with a captivating laugh. Her roles allowed her to reveal emotional depth and dramatic range. One of the most defining moments of her film career came with her performance in Cactus Flower, which earned her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. In that role, she skillfully balanced humor with genuine emotional weight, proving her capacity to move audiences as well as amuse them. Over the years, she appeared in a series of memorable films that strengthened her reputation as a versatile and enduring performer. Movies such as Private Benjamin Overboard and The First Wives Club showcased her ability to combine comedic brilliance with heartfelt sincerity. Each performance reinforced her status as a talent capable of connecting with viewers across generations. Her work consistently demonstrated that laughter and emotion could coexist, and that entertainment could be both uplifting and meaningful. While her professional achievements were widely celebrated, her personal life was equally dynamic. Like her on-screen characters, her real-life journey included romance, family milestones, and the challenges of growing older in the public eye. Drawing from decades of experience and introspection, she recently shared something that surprised many admirers around the world: her thoughts about who she does not want present at her funeral. At 80 years old, with a lifetime of accomplishments and personal growth behind her, she felt compelled to speak openly about her wishes. She described the kind of ceremony she envisions and emphasized her desire for those in attendance to honor her path, respect her privacy, and preserve the dignity of her final moments. Her intention was not to create controversy or spark gossip. Instead, she sought to clarify the values that matter most to her and the boundaries she has learned to establish throughout her life. In interviews and public appearances, she made it clear that her decision is not rooted in bitterness or hostility. Rather, She hopes that her farewell will be shared only with individuals who genuinely loved and supported her, who understood her humor, cherished her heart, and recognized the spirit she carried throughout her journey. She stressed that funerals should be intimate and deeply personal occasions rather than public spectacles. In her view, such a gathering should allow warmth, laughter, and remembrance to exist together in harmony. Her candor resonated with fans and fellow performers alike. Many people found themselves reflecting on the nature of family, friendship, and legacy after hearing her words. Even someone as luminous and beloved as Goldie Hawn, they realized, has the right to establish boundaries and articulate heartfelt preferences about how she wishes to be remembered. Her remarks combine the playful humor she has always been known for with the profound sincerity of a woman who has lived fully, loved deeply, and faced life's inevitable realities with grace and courage. To truly understand the weight of her statements about her funeral, it is important to consider the remarkable arc of her life and career. After achieving early television fame, she embraced film roles that allowed her to explore both comedy and drama. She gravitated toward characters that offered complexity and challenge, roles that enabled her to express joy, vulnerability, pain, and everything in between. Films like Private Benjamin and Overboard entertained millions, while also highlighting her talent for blending humor with emotional authenticity. Her gift for making audiences laugh, while simultaneously encouraging empathy, set her apart as a storyteller. Beyond the screen, she devoted herself to causes that hold deep personal significance. She has long been an advocate for mental health awareness, education, and social-emotional learning for children. As co-founder of the Mind UP program, she helped create an initiative focused on mindfulness and emotional intelligence for young people. This work reflects her enduring commitment to nurturing growth and well-being in others. Through these efforts, she has consistently communicated that true success carries greater meaning when it is accompanied by compassion, generosity, and a desire to uplift those around us. This philosophy directly influences her perspective on her funeral. She has stated clearly that she wishes to be surrounded only by people who embody kindness, integrity, and love. Those who have caused unnecessary drama, fostered negativity, or failed to demonstrate authentic respect are not welcome at her final farewell. While she believes life is too short to dwell on resentment, she also maintains that certain moments are sacred and must be protected. A farewell, marking the culmination of a fully lived life, deserves to be treated with reverence. Her reflections sparked broader discussions about memory, legacy, and the individuals who shape the stories we leave behind. Many admirers praised her for addressing such personal matters at 80 with honesty and without pretense. She underscored the importance of self-respect and personal agency in defining one's life narrative. Although funerals are rooted in tradition, they are ultimately personal ceremonies meant to honor the essence of an individual and the relationships that define them. Her stance demonstrates that setting boundaries, even later in life, is not selfish, but rather evidence of wisdom gained through decades of experience. In a world often captivated by scandal and celebrity drama, her thoughtful reflections stand out for their clarity and gentle wisdom. Her life story, spanning both professional triumphs and personal milestones, illustrates that living authentically and loving wholeheartedly are essential. Even a final farewell, she suggests, should mirror the joy, laughter, and heartfelt connections that made life meaningful. Her comments about who should not attend her funeral also serve as a broader reflection of the lessons she hopes to impart. As a performer, she has captivated audiences with roles that are humorous, touching, and unforgettable. From her earliest television appearances to her later film projects, she has consistently brought warmth, authenticity, and playful energy to her work. Beyond her artistic accomplishments, her life demonstrates resilience, self-respect, and a commitment to fostering meaningful relationships. She has faced the pressures of Hollywood with composure, navigated personal and professional challenges, and repeatedly chosen kindness and generosity. By speaking openly about her funeral preferences, she extends the same principles into discussions of mortality. Her words reveal a deep understanding of respect and intentionality. In specifying that certain individuals should not be present, She is communicating more than a simple rule. She is affirming the standards by which she has lived and the values by which she hopes to be remembered. As she continues to connect with fans, engage in philanthropic efforts, and enjoy time with family and friends, her legacy grows ever richer. It encompasses not only her contributions to film and entertainment, but also her devotion to kindness, integrity, and authentic human connection. Ultimately, her reflections emphasize a timeless truth. The end of life is not merely about ceremony, but about honoring the spirit, values, and relationships that define the journey. For decades, Goldie Hawn has remained one of Hollywood's most cherished and recognizable figures. With her radiant smile, sparkling energy, and enduring charm, she has delighted audiences while thoughtfully navigating the complexities of fame. At 80, she continues to share insights not only about her professional path, but about life itself. Addressing a subject many prefer to avoid, she spoke candidly about her funeral wishes with humor, honesty, and practical wisdom. She made it clear that she wants to be surrounded only by those who truly matter to her, individuals who brought genuine love and joy into her world. For her, a funeral is not just a formal ceremony, but a final celebration of meaningful relationships and treasured memories. Looking back on her life, it is impossible to ignore the relationships that shaped her journey. Early in her career, she married musician Bill Hudson. Together, they welcomed 2 children, Oliver Hudson and Kate Hudson, both of whom continued the family's creative legacy within the entertainment industry. Although her marriage to Bill was filled with affection and shared artistic passion, it ended in divorce in 1982. The experience was painful, yet she has consistently spoken about that chapter with respect and gratitude, acknowledging the growth it fostered as a mother and individual striving to balance career and family in the public eye. Perhaps the most enduring relationship of her life began in 1983 with actor Kurt Russell. Their decade-long partnership has endured in an industry where lasting stability is uncommon. Although they never officially married, their bond is built on mutual respect, steadfast support, and shared values. Together, they have navigated fame, career pressures, and family complexities while maintaining a strong and private life. Their relationship demonstrates that lasting commitment depends not on legal documents, but on trust, loyalty, and unity. Goldie often expresses gratitude for this partnership, describing it as a foundation of love and companionship. That sense of stability informs her approach to personal boundaries, including her wishes regarding her funeral. She believes those present at her final farewell should reflect sincerity, warmth, and kindness rather than obligation or social status. In sharing these thoughts, she reinforces the principles that have guided her life. Live authentically, love deeply, laugh often, and safeguard the peace and dignity that define a life well lived.